You're right on life in the Philippines, love, change, nation, and poverty, and issue. One nation under rule, one love.
All right, guys. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamban, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Hey, today I want to talk to you about life in the Philippines, relationship tips, secrets to success. In the Philippines, life in the Philippines, relationship tips, secrets to success. In the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy to come back again, my friends. And today I want to say, those of you for the first time, if you would, please click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about success and when you talk about relationships in the Philippines, who other to be a role model, to be an example, to be a sample and an example of successful relationship other than yours truly? I'm serious. BobbieD, at least did. Yeah, man. We are very, very successful in our relationship. So we definitely want to talk about some things.
Praise the Lord.
You heard the Peanut Gallery, right? She said, praise the Lord. Well, we have fun and we're successful on it. Now, guess what, guys? I'm showing you good side. Sometimes we like, what you say? But that's life, you know? We deal with those things in a way that brings us back together and not apart, okay? So don't get me wrong. We have issues like everybody else, but we have committed to work through and to go through our issues, what? Together. We don't let our issues break us apart. Our issues are stumbling blocks that's designed to break us apart. We understand that. And because of that, we've decided that whatever comes along our way, we're going to deal with it. And we're going to deal with the Lord. And we're going to lift it up to the Lord in prayer. We deal with it. That's what a successful relationship does. And whether it's a man, a woman, employer, whatever, if you're hooked up with somebody else, for whatever reason, you're in a relationship with that person. And if it's something that you want to continue to be in, you need to be careful, prayerful, and have an understanding with that individual about what you expect and what they expect. That will be ensured that at some point in time, your relationship will probably grow. Okay? Instead of grow stale and old and fade out, it will grow, and it will go. Okay? You with me? So they want to talk about some things that will help you build your relationship, some things that we do that help us to maintain our relationship, man. You know, I don't know about you, but whenever we find somebody that you're really hot about, you're really feel good about in every way, form, or fashion, you want to maintain a relationship with that person. I don't know about you, but when I find somebody and we click like that, you know, you don't find that in life too much. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. You find some people that's halfway there and just come there and get out. But when you find somebody that, and you feel like you've known them for a long time and they know you, man, that's special. And when you do find that guy, hold on to it for dear life, okay? Because there's so much power in that relationship. That's a power too. The Bible said where two or more gathered, there I am, what? In the midst. So if you believe in the Lord and you got a spiritual connection with that person, and that person got a spiritual connection with you and the Lord, hey, you can go up, okay? And nothing can stop you but yourselves, okay? The devil can't even stop you because whatever is meant for you is meant for you. And God has sent it, ordained it out for you, okay? If you don't know, that's why I'm here to tell you. You know, I like helping people in life. That's my calling, is to help you be the best version of you that you can ever be. And that's my job, man. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna find a way, make a way, shake away, take away, break away to get your mind right the way you need to be. Okay? Because we have so many distractions in this world, man. It's amazing how things will get you off your track, will get you off your provision, and will get you off of the way you're supposed to be going. And when you get deterred, when you get off track, it's hard to get back on track. You know, I don't know about you, man, but when I get off track on anything, it's hard to get back on because you get lazy and sometimes you get crazy. I remember one time, man, you know, I was raised in the church, right? My mom would kick me to church every Sunday, man. Whenever I don't want to go, get on up, son. You gonna? Mom, I want to go. Get on up. Get up, put my clothes on, go. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like it, but I was there. Okay. So when I got older and got out on my own, guess what I did? I didn't go to church. I ain't going to no church. Nah, mama was, son, you need to be in church, son. Okay, mom, I'll be the Sunday. Somebody came, I never showed up. You know, because I wanted to do my thing. And so whenever you want to do your thing, you have to do it on your own, and you suffer the consequences. I suffered the consequences of not having a spiritual connection. Yeah, the consequence was I didn't move up like I was supposed to, and I got off track in my life. And it wasn't for the prayers of my grandmama and my sisters, I would have still been off the track. You know what I'm saying? But when you get off the track, man, guess what? You have no what? Protection. Yeah. Ain't nothing to protect you. You got yourself, and that's it. And you ain't enough to beat off these devils in the world, man. Come on now. I'm telling you, man, there's a bad devils out there, and you need somebody with a higher power. All right, that's it for that. All right, let's go. So today we're going to take a look at success, man. What it means. How to have a successful relationship. What are the things you should do? And I'm going to tell you about some things me and Lisa D do. You might agree, you might not. I don't know. But I know one thing. In my life, when I find people that are doing something that I want to do, and they're successful at it, I pay very, very close attention. I pay close attention. And then I design my lifestyle, not exactly like them, because everybody's different. You may have to make some alterations on what you do and how you do things in your particular relationship because you're different people. But you can develop a framework. You can develop a template, right? And you can make adjustments according to your life and your lifestyle. Okay, so I'm gonna show you today things we do, and it works for us. Messing with but all that you tell it work for you, but you ain't gonna do nothing for me, man. You got to do our grind. Okay, hey, I'm not locking you in on anything you don't want to be locked in on. I'm just telling you, when you have an open mind and you see things right, it may work for you if you try it. And if it doesn't work, no love lost, right? At least you try, right? Then you find something else more compatible, more suitable for you. Okay? You with me, Jay? That's all, man. Hey, I'm about helping people, man. I'm not about hurting you. I want to never do anything to intentionally hurt you. If I do something or say something to hurt you, it's not within balance intent in my heart, because I can't do that and be on this show and have Lisa D looking up at me and say you did wrong. That will hurt my heart. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt Lisa D. I'm not gonna let her down. I'm sure not gonna let you down. All right. So let's talk about the last thing we talked about when we had our last live stream. Because it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since I seen y'all on the StreamYard. But you know what? We needed some time, and we did a lot of things, and I still kept putting out videos. Y'all seen all the videos I put out? I don't play. I'm serious about what I'm supposed to be doing. And I always make time, shake time, break time to do my thing. Okay? If I have to stay up all night, I will do it. You ask Lisa D. If I have to stay up all day, I will do it. I might be doing one of these, but I'll be doing it. But that's called dedication. That's called devotion. Okay? And I'm dedicated and dedicated. Sorry, but I'm dedicated and devoted to what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this thing. And y'all better listen to me, because when somebody's supposed to do something, I ain't supposed to do nothing, but I'm supposed to do this. When a person is supposed to do something, you can't stop them. Nothing can get in their way because it's ordained. It's ordained for them to do. So I've been ordained to help you, whether you want me to help you or not. I'm going to do it. Okay, let's go. All right. So last thing we talked about on the last live stream, we talked about a guy, and his name was George Pasiola. Do you remember George? This is him. Let me show you George. Give me 1 second. Pull George up for you. That's him right there. Remember George? Remember George? George Pasiola, 51-year-old American from Florida. Remember that? Came to the Philippines, got hooked up, married a Filipino, and she scammed him and jammed him. George Pasiola, 51 years old, got all messed up with a Filipino, and she took all his money and haunted and everything he had, She left him with a kid. They had one child together, and she moved to Dubai. And then she, guess what? Look what she did to George. Let me show you what she did to George. See right there? Bars. She put him behind bars. She locked him up. And she all the way in Dubai now. She called the immigration department and said George was overstayed. He overstayed his visa. I want him locked up, and he's been harassing me. And all the way in Dubai, he's been sending me harassing emails, threatening emails. And she locked him up. George had over almost $1 million. I think he had over like 2 or 3 million worth of peso, man. And she took every peso. George was just trying to get money to live off him and his son. You know, she locked him up. So, moral of the whole story is, and I'm not going to be delayed on this. The moral of the whole story of George Paciolo, he's 51 years old. He's now in the Popo. He's waiting to be deported to America. And his deportation could take, what, too long?
He's in Philippines now? Dubai.
He's in Philippines. Lisa D, Lisa D, I already told the story, and you're not keeping track.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna pray for Lisa. Y'all pray for Lisa D, okay? Ooh, Lord. Lisa D, he's in the Philippine jail cell, and his wife is in Dubai, the one that took all his money. And she went to Dubai. He sent her there. He paid for all the tests, all the paperwork, everything to go there. He thought he was sending her to Korea for a job. She went to Dubai, and guess what she's doing in Dubai, y'all? Hooking. You know what a hooking means? Yeah, that's what she's doing. And she sent him pictures. She sent him pictures back with all her, her Johns and whatever they call them, customers with, just to make him torment him. So anyway, moral of the whole story is be careful who you hook your body up to. Be careful who you hook your spiritual mentality up to, your mind up to. All of that stuff, man. Because some people ain't for you. They will fool you and they will school you, and you think they're all for you, and they're not. That's her right there. That's her.
She should be ashamed of herself.
That's her. She's not ashamed of herself. That's what she does. Some people, I'm called to help people. Some people are called, they believe they're called to hurt people and to scam people. And before she scammed George, she had a company. She scammed millions of pesos out of other people. George found out. So whole thing is, I'm letting you know, every time you see somebody like me and Lisa D, we have a great life. We're married. We live in the Philippines. We're doing well. There's about 5, 6, 7 other guys on the side of the road saying, "Don't do it. Don't do it. She will clean your block. Don't do it." Tell me, man. So you better think twice about what you do. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to share you. I'm not trying to care you. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm just bringing to you the facts. And when you brought the facts, you make your own mind up. You make your own decision up. Because at the end of the day, it's about you and your life. Okay? And if you marry her, it's about you and your wife. Okay? Make sure you have the right one, baby, for you. Okay? And ain't gonna play no tricks on you like this lady did for George. And then if she do play a trick on you, you know what you're gonna say to her? Look at, come here, let me tell you something, man. Do one of these. Come, let me tell you something. Do like that. Do like that. See, look here. Tricks for kids. See that? Get your stuff and get up on out here. That's what you tell them, man. When you find out she messing up on you. That's what I'm gonna do, Lisa D. With Lisa D. If I ever catch Lisa D doing something crazy and on me, I'm just look here. Nah, I ain't gonna do that, y'all. I'm just playing. But no, you have to be serious when you're dealing with people that are against you in your life, and they fool you like they are for you. Okay? I love my wife too much to dismiss her like that. We would have to have some serious counseling, and we would get it together, and we would do something prayerful and careful and recover. I'm free. He said, "I'm free." Okay, yeah. You might be free. I'm free too. But we're free together. We're married. We don't find marriage as a bondage, as many of you guys do. I mean, you guys, BobbieD, I ain't doing you. BobbieD, nah. Well, I'm gonna pay for the milk, BobbieD, when I can get the whole cow free, BobbieD. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Hey, that's your thing. That's your thing, man. If you have that mentality, you can't do nothing else but flow with it, right? Until you grow with just something else of a mentality. I don't have that mentality. If somebody does me well and treats me well and I want a lifetime partner, I'm going to marry her. That's the way I roll. That's how I function, Junction. That's what I do. And if you're not like that, it's okay. If that works for you, fine. But I find out that sometimes it doesn't work for people like that because you have not made a what solid what commitment, and that's a dirty word to a lot of people. Oh, commitment. When I get married, I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gone. You know, okay. And that's why you're in the same shape. Nah. Anyway, let's go. But that's what we talked about last time. Now, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. All right, let's go, man. We don't belong with that. We don't belong. Let's go. You know how we do. Let's go. So this right here, man. Success secrets. Secrets to success. That's it. That's me and the lovely Lisa D. See that rose right there she got in her hand? Guess who gave it to her? Yeah, yours truly. That's how I treat my lady, baby. I don't treat my lady shady. I don't treat my lady crazy. I treat her with love, tenderness, and care. TLC, baby. Tender love and care. That's what I do because she deserved the best. Nothing less but the best for Lisa D. You hear me? And if you got a woman in Philippines, USA, Dubai, wherever she at, you better treat her right tight long term. Because as soon as you slack up on your game, you want to get lame and she'll find somebody else can do the same. Will help her out. Buddy, treat her like a queen. And when you treat her like a queen, she will do the same, treat you like a king that you are. I give her anything I can get her, within reason. I'm saying, but I try because she does so much for me and she cares for me so much. And I care for her. We help each other out. We're partners in life together. She got my back, man. She ain't trying to, she ain't trying to do that. She got my back. She supports me and I support her in everything we do. We do it together or we don't do it. That's the way life is. That's how we roll. And I'm going to show you today, when you get hooked up with a woman, whether you're living in with her, whether you're married to her, whether you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, fiance, whatever, man, you're going to be tight. Okay? Sometimes just being tight with her don't mean that every day y'all on good terms. No, that's nobody's a robot, right? We got feelings. Sometimes they say some stuff to me that I be pissed off. And then sometimes I say some stuff to her, she be pissed. But you know what? That's feelings. You work it out. You work through it. You get through it. Did I steal your love? No. That's just a little temporary setback. And you work that out. You just don't kick her to the curb because you go, man, because she said you got a bald head or whatever. That's so childish and immature. But you know what? A lot of us get into relationships and we're still childish. We're still immature. And we have no business in trying to engage in a meaningful relationship. We should just stick with the slam bam one-nighters. Thank you, ma'am. Okay? Because if you try to if you find somebody that wants a meaningful, sustaining, lasting relationship, and you still a kid, you still playing them little silly game, tricks for kids, you're not going to do nothing for her. And she not going to do nothing for you if she that way. Okay, y'all gonna do nothing but mess each other up. Okay, so if you want something real in this life, get real, be real, feel real, see real, do real, treat real, eat real, and then you have a real life. Real, serious, solid, not no play game, play life. You play. Well, we go play for a while, and then you go live together for 2 days, and you say, I can't stand. She be saying, I can't stand him. And then you be saying, I can't stand her. Let's move out. I'm gone. Happens every day. But when you find the right one, baby, you can't do that. You can get mad. You can get mad with her for a whole week, whatever. You ain't going nowhere. You know why? Because you know what you got. You know she better than everything else you ever had in this planet called Earth. You will never leave her nor deceive her. And she will feel the same way for you. Right? Anger, feelings, emotions is just that. They come and they go. Okay? They're not here forever. You're not going to be angry all your life. Unless you're that man on Martin. Remember Martin Lawrence? They had that man called Angry Man. You remember the Angry Man? But you ain't him. You are you. Okay? So, let's go, man. So, one more time, thumbs up for the day, thumbs up for the day, thumbs up for the success secrets, man. Yeah, me and Lisa D, we got a good thing going on. Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a good thing going on. Remember that song? Me and Mrs. Jones. Yeah, me and Mrs. D, hey, we got a good thing going on. Let's go, y'all. Thumbnail. Hey, I only have a one focus sheet. Remember, you used to have 4, 5, 6. I play the game in a moment. Lord, show me how to break it down, tie it right along. I'll bring on one sheet. And if I can't get on one, I might have another one. But I got one sheet for you. No hocus pocus, just okay. Let's go. See right here, man. That's it right there. See the lady right there with that rose? I gave her that rose. I gave her that rose in 2000, I think it was 16. It was a Valentine's Day. We were in the house. I said, this is for you, baby. She said, what? I said, yeah, this is for you. And she cut the rose. She started smelling it. She said, I said, hold it right there. I've got to savor this moment with you. I gotta capture this moment. That's the smile. She see that smile she got on her face? That's how happy she was. I gave her a rose on Valentine's Day. I showed my love to her by giving her a simple one red rose. I gave her some other stuff too, but that was the first part of our Valentine's Day. And for those of you guys who don't celebrate Valentine's Day with your lady, stop being so cheap. Stop being so like a Grinch, okay? You got to give something if you want to get something, buddy. Huh? You said, well, yeah, I give her what I give every day, but I ain't got to give her no Valentine's Day. Every day is Christmas with it. Every day I give. Okay, so what? Most women that are loving, caring, and sharing, they expect something on Valentine's Day. Even if it's just a simple card, give them something to remember, to commemorate, to celebrate that day of lovers. Okay, you love her, right? She love you. She love you, and you love her. Ladies, you love the man, right? Give him something too. At least he always give me something on Valentine's Day, and I always do something for her. Even if we just go out together for dinner. I give her a card. She give me, but something, man. That's a token showing appreciation for the other person. That you care, you share, you recognize this is a special day that most people in love share, and it's called Valentine's Day. So you hard dudes out there, you about them. I don't roll like that, man. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? No, you tell that to your lady when she slap your face, but you didn't bring nothing for her. Okay? Tell it to her. See how she like. Let me know how that work out for you. Okay? But that ain't gonna work out too good. All right, let's go. But yeah, this is what we're gonna talk about today. What is the secret, man? We're gonna talk about that, man. We're gonna talk about what is success. Then we're gonna talk about how we flow, how these do not flow, man. We don't be playing. Y'all think y'all see me and Lisa D up here, we just love it, love it. Hey, it's so sweet, you know. And then sometimes we be like, but that's the circle of life in a relationship. It goes around like a circle. Nothing's, when you see it just stop in one place, that's trouble, buddy. You got trouble in River City. But when a relationship is like a circular situation, it continues through infinity, or through how long you live. In our case, through death till we part. It's always going to go in a circle. The only thing that's going to break that circle, ladies and gentlemen, for us is death. Or if we stop keeping up with our changes, then we will, since we're like this right now, right? But if we stop keeping up with our changes, what's going to happen? 1 year it's going to be that. Next year it's going to be that. Next year it's going to be that. Next year, and next year, we gone. Okay? So what do you do to stop? What do you do to keep it glued? Keep it like fit like a glove? What do you do? Let me show you. There's a lot of things you can do. And see, the problem, ladies and gentlemen, is that ladies, you out there, so some of y'all so lazy, it is crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lady. I'm talking. Yeah, you lady. You looking at me? Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Sitting up there eating a box of chocolate. You. Just a lady. I don't know what. Some of you men the same. You just a lady. You don't want to work on nothing but your car. I get you 22, man. Keep it shine. You wash your car every day, inside and out. All your mind is on your car. And ladies say, when it gonna be my turn? And ladies, you do the same thing. All you want to do is watch your story. I don't care nothing. I gotta watch my story. When we gonna go to? I gotta watch my kind of crazy stuff. What is important? What's most important? We don't take the time with it that it needs. And so what happens is your mate, your man, your woman goes what? Lacking. And whenever somebody goes lacking, ladies and gentlemen, eventually they will go what? Attacking. They will attack you verbally. Yeah, they will attack you socially. I don't want to be with you. Yeah, they will attack you emotionally. All kinds. They will attack you when they go lacking you. Yeah, when they lack, they will attack. You lack emotion, they lack affection, they lack kindness, you lack sharing, they lack caring, they lack giving, receiving something, a warmth from you, they will attack you because something on the inside hurt, and that pain got to come out some kind of way. A lot of women lash out with the mouth. A lot of men lash out with the mouth. And if the mouth ain't good enough, they start doing one of these. Okay? And it's not that serious for you to do that. Ladies out there, keep your hand off your man. Okay? He's not your punching bag. Anytime you get mad, well, come here, and he's got so much dignity, and he's such a gentleman, he will never raise his hand to you, right, guys? Well, hold on. Isn't that right, guys? Hold on, man. You mean you slap your woman? Oh, man, you ain't a man, you're a punk. Stop it right there. Men out there, if you put your hand on your woman, stop it right there. It ain't right, tight, long. You don't touch no woman unless she come with you until you get ready to shoot you. So if she comes with a butcher out there, you got to defend yourself. But it ain't right, man. Move on out there. Get on that house, whatever. You ain't got to do all that, ladies and men. Keep your hands to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your hands to yourself. There's a better way to express yourself other than physical violence. Okay. That's the problem. A lot of us don't know how to do what? Communicate. Mm-hmm. We communicate with our hands or our mouth. You son of a, and when all we have to do is use the proper tone and the proper words. Words have power, more power than your muscles sometimes. Words can bring a man to his knees. Words can bring a lady to her knees. Yeah, words, baby. The power of words. Words have life, and words have death. Okay? So don't put your hand on nobody. If you do so, you're showing something to me that you ain't about nothing, because you ain't thinking right. And you got no vocabulary to express yourself. And dogs they can't talk, right? They can't do words. So what do? Ho, 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 ho. And they want to fight. Are you a dog, lady? You want a dog, lady? Man, you a dog. So use your words, express yourself. Don't use your hands to express yourself. Be a man, and women be a woman. Okay? Men and women sit down. Reasonable adult thinking men and women, they sit down. And then they do what? Communicate. They talk out their grievances and differences. They talk out their problems and they work it out. And if they get to a point where they can't work their problems out, guess what? They walk it out. Okay? But you always talk it out first. Okay? All right, let's go. Now, I'm the hocus pocus. Just focus. Focus of the day. 1 second, get this one. Good stuff, man. See, I try to talk to you in a reasonable, a sensible fashion, so there will be no doubt about what I'm saying. Okay? You can get it. And when you get it, it sticks with you. Okay? When we get through with this session today, you will have no confusion about how to treat your lady again. When we get through with this session today, you will have no doubt of how to treat your man and women. Okay? I'm serious. Because I want to show you, and I can show you better than I can throw you. Let's go. No hocus pocus, just focus. Let's go. So, number one, what is a secret? A secret is a mystery, man. Yeah. A secret is a mystery, something you're hiding, right? A mystery. This demon, we got some good thing going on in our lives. Me and Mrs. Jones, Lisa D, Mrs. Jones, BobbieD, Lisa D, Mrs. Jones, Turtle Queen. We got some things going on. You know what I'm saying? It's real good. I'm gonna show you what we do. You know, what we do, you can do. Cause we just human. We all the same in this planet called Earth. God made everybody the same. Every human being is designed to be the same. They have the same emotions, they have the same feelings. They get angry in your life, we get happy in your life, we laugh, we cry. we're all the same in God's eyes. But it's only where we make a difference is between in our eyes. That's how we look. We differentiate people with our own by looking at it from our own eyes. God sees us with one eye. Okay, so we got to use God's eye to look at life. But when you start looking at life in a spiritual manner, then your whole perspective on relationships, your whole perspective on people, all of that begins to change focus. And if you don't have the proper focus when you're getting into a relationship with a woman or man, women, if you don't have the proper focus when you get into a relationship with a man, you're going to fail. So don't even get into nothing serious. You think I'm playing with you? Go back in your life and look at how many men you done had, women. Huh? Go back. Count them on. You may probably need some hands and feet to count them on. Man, go back in your life and look how many women you done had. Yeah, you need about 4 or 5 hands because you're not serious. And you're not focused. And you're not on the same wavelength. You're not together. You're just hitting and missing. Hitting no goals, no purpose. Okay? And when you get in a relationship with no goals, no purpose, no nothing to prepare you, nothing to you to work toward as a team, as a couple, you are destined to fail. It may take 2 months, it may take 6 months, it may take a year, but you're going down, baby. You know, you're going down for the count because you have no plan, you have no focus, you have no dream, you have no purpose, you have no nothing to bring you in communion together. When you have a communion, then you have a union. If you have no communion, then you have no union. You are disjointed. You are discommunicated. Discombobulated, discommunicated, all of that. But you got to be right, tight, long term. I mean, you got to be on the same page, same wavelength. You got to talk similarly. You got to walk similarly. You got to know what he thinks. Right now, Lisa D and me are to a point where she pretty much know. I don't even have to look at her. She know what I'm thinking, or close to it. Same with me. You know what I'm saying? And she know what I'm about to say. You know, and I know what I'm about to say. Because we on the same wavelength. Spiritually, emotionally, you know, we're there. Socially, we're there. And it takes time. A lot of times when you find that right one, you're not there just immediately. Sometimes it does work out with you like that and you stay like that. But sometimes you have to work to get to that point. And we have to work, you know. I don't know, nothing coming to me. I don't know about you guys, but anything in my lifetime since I've been on this planet Earth, I had to work for it. Nobody gave me nothing. Okay? Free, easy. They gave me nothing. But the only thing came to me easy was trouble, baby. Trouble. And I had enough of that. So I had to start working. I had to start planning, thinking, what do I want to get out of this? You know, we only have so many days on this earth. So you have to make your time, make good use of your time and don't waste your time. I have a lot of time in my life. I look back and say, I wasted, it's about 4 years of my life. I wasted sitting up drinking beer on the weekend, looking at football and basketball. No goals, nothing but having a good time, let the good time roll. That's all. I had nothing in life but looking forward to but basketball, football, basketball, and on the weekend drinking beer. That's my thing. You know, that's all I look forward to. I get up, go to work, anybody come home, get it. I didn't go to church, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was going nowhere fast, man. So I had to give that up and start planning and thinking and understanding where I wanted to go in my life, and because I was going nowhere fast. All right, let's go back. So now, what is the secret? Secret is something you hold together, man. Something you don't necessarily hide it from people, but you don't disclose it. So Lika and Lizzie and I, we got some secrets, man. We wouldn't hide it from nobody, but it's a part of it's mystery, and it's a part of our mystery of our history. We got a history together. How do we keep ourselves together? What is our success? What is success? Success is when you aim at something and you achieve it. You have a purpose, and you go after it, and you get it. It's complete. It's a done deal, baby. Lisa D and I, our aim was to get married. Okay? That was our purpose. That was our aim. That was our focus. And we did that thing right in time. But before that, not only was that our game, but our aim was to do some other things. And we had a plan. And we're still working that plan. Okay? We're still working that plan. We got other things. I don't tell all our goals and all our aspirations because a lot of times people will sabotage you. And you better learn how to keep your secrets sometimes to yourself. But this time we're telling them a few things to show you how we roll in our relationship. But be careful who you tell your secrets to, who you tell your plans to, who you tell your goals to. Because once the devil know what you want in life, hey, he will take it away. He will find a way, make a way, shake a way to throttle you, to stop you, to put a block, a hindrance, and then you be like, well, I can't never get past this. What's going on? Devil. And there's a lot of people out there don't like you, right? Somebody out there don't like you. And sometimes when people don't like it, they put a spell on you. I know you think I'm crazy now. I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I might sometimes get a little lazy, but you ain't gonna never find me crazy. That happens all the time. Let's go. I ain't playing today. I ain't playing. But yeah, it's our secret, it's our purpose, it's our aim. It's that what makes us successful. We have a plan. We plan things in life. We have an aim in life. We have a spiritual connection. We have a social connection. We have a desire to move up in life. Okay? Not only me, but her too. She wants the best for me. I want the best for Lisa D. So that's our success. And so how do we stay, maintain our status as a couple? How do we always be joyful and peaceful and happy? Because we desire to do so. We desire in our heart to do so. That is the desire to live happily ever after. You know, happily ever. Isn't that the American way? Okay. But isn't that the American way? Boy meets girl, boy gets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets back girl, and now they live happily ever after. Not that's your goal. Okay. But you have to strive toward that goal. People say, we're just gonna live happily ever after. They never do nothing to reach that goal. They never do nothing to get that goal. They never do nothing to work that goal. You know, they talk that trash, they talk that yin yang, and all they want. Well, talk don't mean nothing, baby. Unless you put some work behind it, some action. See, I can tell you, I got $1 million in the bank, but that's just talk. You go in the bank and check my account, you ain't no $1 million there. That's just talk, you know. But you have to put something back behind that to make it real and make it come true. Okay, so be real about what you're going to say. Be positive about what you're going to say to each other, and plan your life out together. Always have 2-year, 3-year, 5-year, 10-year plan in your life. You know, minimum at least 2 years. You know, plan. Well, sweetheart, after 2 years, we plan on moving here. We want to do this, we'll have this, we'll have that. Then once you plan what you want, you have to make a desire plan to get what you want, to work towards that. Because ain't nothing in this life going to be given to you free. I told you that before. Nothing but trouble. Straight up trouble, baby. It's free. So you don't want trouble in your life. And then when it comes, you be ready to tackle it and take it on. Okay. Me and Lisa D, we talk about every issue that comes up in our life, whether how big or how small. Sometimes after these shows I might say something she didn't like, or she might have said something. We sit down, we talk about it. See, what did you say that? I said, I didn't say that. You want to say, and we said, don't ever say it again. Okay. And we come to a conclusion. You know, if something I say bothers her, I have no business saying it, especially in public. If something she says bothers me, she got no business saying it, especially in public. But then again, some things happen. And so when it does happen, when you do cross the what? Boundary lines, right? Remember I talked to you about boundaries? Yes, y'all can't keep up with me. Hey, I talked to you about boundaries. I gave you a whole 2-hour show on boundaries, man. And you don't know, you can't remember the first thing. Go look up the show. I'm not gonna waste my time going back to something you're supposed to know. Look it up. Boundaries, man. You're supposed to set proper boundaries when you're in a relationship with somebody. When they know what you expect of them, you know what they expect of them. You're not gonna cross each other's boundaries that easy. And when you do cross each other's boundaries, you know the consequences you're gonna be paying. Might be sleeping on the couch. I didn't know that. But you know, hey, you gotta respect people's boundaries, man. So sometimes this thing called life, we cross each other's boundaries. Sometimes I do it. Yeah, I'm just be honest with you. Y'all know me, I talk a lot. Sometimes, you know, I'll be saying something, next thing you know, she keep like, wait till we get off this show. I done crossed the boundary. That's the same with me, you know. So, but you have to work things out respectfully and correctly and talk to each other and walk with each other. Don't let the issue take control of you. You take control of the issue. And you do that by working your mouth, not your hands. Okay? Not your hands or pots and pans, ladies. Not that. Violence is not the answer. Peace is the answer, and love is the way. Can you say it with me? Peace is the answer, and love is the way. Can you say it again? Peace is the answer, and love is the way. When I at the end of every day, that's what works for me. It brings me down from my craziness. Sometimes I get crazy, man. I'll be like, "What is this?" Ooh, y'all ain't seen me on a bad day yet. Y'all ain't seen me on a bad day. So far, I've been having some good days with y'all, but y'all ain't caught me on a bad day. When you catch me on a bad day, I'm like, "What you doing?" Did you just see me on my bad day? She done calmed me down a lot. You know? And I've seen her on her bad day too. But you have to calm down. And the good things that calm you down is you remember it. All that emotional actions is just that, emotions. That does solve anything with emotions? No. Usually it makes it what? Worse. So bring yourself to a framework, to a mentality, to a state where the emotions are to the sideline and the issues are on the table. When the issues are on the table, then you can clearly see the problems that you're dealing with. And then you tackle those problems piece by piece. Okay? And then it leads to release. Piece by piece leads to release of the problems in your relationship. That's all it is. You have to have a plan to tackle issues because the issues going to come up. I told you about people live happily ever after. I don't know if that's ever obtainable, but that's a goal that we strive to, right? But I don't know if it can ever be obtainable because there's so many distractions and so many issues of life that come up that will disturb your happiness. And happiness is what? Is it something that's permanent? No. Happiness is an emotion. It's a state. It comes and it goes. Okay? So you never will probably live happily ever after. You can strive towards it. That's our goal, right? But you got to know what you're dealing with, and you got to know how to deal with it. Okay? Let's go. One more time. One more. We got. Now, how do we flow? How do we flow? How do you flow? What you mean flow, Bobby? What you mean? How do we deal with each other on a day in and day out basis? How do we deal? How do I deal with somebody? Lisa deals with me almost 24 hours a day, 365. Okay? She's here with me. I'm here with her. We go out together. We eat together. Sleep together. Right? How do you deal with it? Some of you couldn't even handle it. You know why? Because you have no plan. You have no purpose. You have no boundaries in your relationship. Anything that happens, happens. You allow things to happen to you. And you allow things to take control of you and your relationship rather than you taking control of the issue. That's why many people in relationships fail. They allow issues of life to consume them rather than they consuming and devouring the issues of life. Jobless, you lost your job and you married to a woman and if she work, you work, but your income's cut out now. What? So you 50% less money coming in. Issue of life, right? So what you gonna do? Sit there, I don't know, I ain't got no money. We gonna make it. Allowing the issue of life to consume you. Allowing the issue of life to control you. You got to make a plan. So look at this, sweetheart. We're gonna be missing 50% of our income. Let's sit down and talk what we need to do. What are the positives? What are the negatives? What are the other things we can do to bring more money in here? And you make a plan. And you deal with the issue. Instead of throwing up in your hands in the air and act like you just don't care. That's for crazy folk. Okay? And that's for lazy folk. If you're not crazy, you're not lazy, you sit down with your lady sit down with you, you come up with a plan, and you work that plan. Okay? That's what you call having a sustainable working relationship. Loving, caring, sharing relationship. But all too more often than not, what happens when somebody loses their job, relationship, I got to leave. You ain't with me. You can't help me no more. I'm out. I'm going home with my mom. Sometimes the lady said, I'm going over with my mom. You know, some ladies say, and then some of the man say the same thing. I'm going over with my mom. A grown man, I'm going on, mom. You can't. Oh wow. And you know the root cause of all of that, y'all. You know what the root cause is? Root cause is immaturity, childish attitude, childish mannerisms. They've never matured to a point where they can deal with issues in life. So when something happens, they crumble. We fall down, but we don't get back up. Yeah, they don't get back up. They fall, it crumbles. They don't get back up. Okay. A real sustainable, loving, caring, sharing relationship, couple, man and wife, or boy, girlfriend, boy, they get back up. They may bend, but they ain't gonna break. That's the way me and Lisa is. We might bend about a situation. It may buckle us, but it's not gonna break our love. Okay, and that's the attitude you have to have. That's the tone you have to have. That's the mentality you have to have. That's the strength you have to have. And that strength for us comes from the Lord. I don't know where you get yours from, but uh, every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord. That's what the Bible says. And that gift comes from the Lord. That's how we sit down, we deal with things. We pray about it and we work it out. We give it up to God. When we know we can't handle it, we can't do nothing about it without a physical hand, a physical mind to deal with it. It's beyond our scope. That's beyond our pay grade. We hand it up to the Lord. Okay. Anything beyond your pay grade, you can't deal with it. Let the Lord deal. Okay. That's His purpose. That's His cause. He wants to help you out. And so, a lot of people in relationship fumble, stumble, and crumble because they don't have a spiritual what? Connection. It's the spiritual connection that sometimes will guide you through the muddy waters in life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Lord. I ain't said Jesus. I said the Lord. It's the same thing, but yeah, the Lord, man. That's what we call on a lot. You see, Lisa, earlier you heard what Lisa D say, right? He said, "Amen." What did you say, Lisa D? I know something you said. Anyway, but yeah, that's what we call on, and because it's about spiritual connection. We can communicate to Him anytime, 24/7, and He hears us, and He answers our calls. So a lot of people in life, they get together, they have no spirituality, nothing. All they know is man and woman, skin against skin, flesh against flesh. That's all they know. And so they try to work it, and it don't work. Sometimes you need to do something else in your life. That's called the Lord for us. Almost like I had something in my throat. These he brought me some warm water, y'all. Get that out of the door. Yeah. So let's do this. Almost done. I know. You about to you tired. I'm tired, man. You need to get off. Okay, come on. I'm going. I know you want me off here. I know. So half y'all don't like me anyway. I'm just playing, man. Let it go. Okay, how do we float? That's how we float, man. You know, we call it soar. SOAR. We soar. We fly high. Yeah. And whenever you soar in life, man, S stands for soar. You soar, you fly high. You begin to take your relationship to new levels. You always want to move up in your relationship. Okay? This year you may be living in a one bedroom apartment, right? You're loving each other and working together. And then you make goals and plans to move up in life. Every area of your life, you need to move it up to another level. And you got to be careful when you move to another level, because whenever you move to another level, there's always some more devils waiting to test your strength, waiting to test your spirit, waiting to test your mentality, to see if you're into the reality of where you are and can you deal with it. Okay? That's just life. You got to be ready like Freddy for anything come your way. Okay? You got to be ready. And if you don't have a plan to deal with issues in life, you ain't ready for nothing but failure. So half of the battle is soaring up in life. When your relationship come together, you make plans, you make goals, and you shoot for the stars. That's what me and Lisa D do. We want things in life. We want to do things in life. We make plans, we make goals, and we're working towards those goals every day. Okay? And we check them out. We say we're going to do this. We do that. We do that. And we make adjustments if we didn't make it. That's what you do. You soar to new levels. Yeah. And one thing we do as we soar to our new levels in life, we always keep open what? Communication, baby. Lines of communications are always open with me. Sometimes I don't want to hear these say nothing. I don't want to hear that. Y'all know me. I said, what? You said what? I don't want to hear that. But at the end of the day, I have to let that go because I know I gotta listen. I might not want to listen, but I know I gotta listen. The mature man in me says I gotta listen whether I want to or not. Because listening is what opens up your ears and what will set us free. Okay? Free from issues, free from the doubt, free from the fears in life. When we listen, does it hurt you to listen? It's going to kill you to listen? No. Listen, man, to what she's saying to you. Listen, woman, to what your man's saying to you. What's going to hurt you? Listen. And when you listen, you might learn something. I tell you, man. Sometimes I think, well, at least I think I know it all. I'm a know it all guy. I know it all. I know. That's my two favorite words. I know, but I don't know. A lot of times I just don't know. And I try to bluff my way through it with me and her, like I do know. That's one of my shortcomings in our relationship. I understand that. And so because, Lizzie, please. She's trying to play. And because of that, I make sure that I keep my ears open. Even though I might be angry, even though I might be upset, I make sure I open the lines of communication. It may take me a minute because sometimes I'm not ready to talk. I'm not ready to listen. And I'll go upstairs to another room. When I'm through all my whatever, let's talk. And then she don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? You told me you want to talk. We go around with, and then but eventually we talk about it and we work it out. But some of y'all you don't even talk. You don't even listen, and you never get nothing accomplished. But you still remain angry. That issue in your life is still there. Nothing was ever solved or resolved, and that's what's bringing you further and further apart. The more issues don't resolve, not resolve, not resolve, not resolve, not resolve, and you're gone. You have to resolve, understand, communicate, and you get closer together. A lot of things I thought was huge when it comes to our relationship, as we open up and talk to each other, and I began to see her point of view. I began to, I accepted it. It really wasn't a big deal. I was making a big deal of it. That's what communication will show you. When you get into open communication, you'll find out that the areas that you real bent on having your way, when you looked at the details, man, I could think like this. I mean, we're so small, but we make a big deal out of nothing sometimes. And it causes our relationship to crumble, stumble, and to falter, and to fall. And when you fall down sometime in a relationship, you cannot get back up. Okay? Let's go. Last one, we out, man. And then we always align ourselves, man. We always align ourselves with like-minded people, like-minded couples. And for those of you that are in a relationship, if you in a relationship with a woman or women, if you in a relationship with a man, and you got a whole bunch of single people just trying to play the game and all that, you need to let them go. Because that's going to cause you to go back to your old life. And you say you were dedicated to the man. You were devoted to this one man, right? Man, you say you were devoted to that one woman, right? But you hanging out with your boys every weekend and hitting the club. And you see these women, these little drop dresses and all that see-through dresses. Hey, you got to let some things go, man. Okay? If you want your relationship to this one woman to prosper, if you want your relationship to this one man to prosper, women, you have to let some things go. Your girls that you always go out to the club with on the weekend, y'all sit down, play cards, and talk about men, this and that. You gotta let that stuff go. But if you don't let it go, it's going to take consuming. It's going to consume your mind. When you with the man you say you love, you'll be thinking about going to the club with your woman, with your ladies. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the men. That's something you have to align yourself with people like that. Find some couples like you that are dedicated to the one person, one relationship, being together, working on a relationship, and moving up. And if you can't find nobody like that, then you stay by yourself. Y'all stay together yourself. Then you find somebody like that. Don't hang out with somebody just because they was your friend from high school and they single and they still want to mingle and they still want to mingle and you don't want to mingle. You can't mingle. You can't mix with that. Align yourself with people that are like-minded, that are going in the same direction, and you will get where you're going faster when you align yourself with someone that's going in the same direction you are versus aligning yourself with someone that's going in a totally opposite direction, trying to get where you're going. It is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Always keep lines, communications open. Always align yourself with like-minded couples. Now, last one, respect. RESPECT. You remember Reese Franklin said, you got to respect yourself, man. You got to respect yourself and you got to respect each other. Stop calling your lady the B word, man. Yeah. You black man. You Caucasian man. You brown man. Call your lady the B word. You got to be ashamed of yourself. Huh? You calling your lady the B. How you expect her? Oh Lord. How do you expect her to respect you? And you disrespecting her every day with a nasty, stinking word like that. Calling her that. And ladies, you do the same thing. Calling your man the N-word and all. Stop that craziness, man. Men and women, stop it. Is that going to bring you together? Are those words designed to bring you in a cohesive, loving, sharing, caring relationship? No. Those words are designed to hurt and to mutilate and to dehumanize you. Dehumanize the person that you direct those words towards. That's destroying your relationship. You might not even know it. You call your man the N-word, lady. You call your woman the B-word, man. And sometimes you call the N-word, depending on the race. And you think that's supposed to be loving? They say words don't hurt, but they sure do. That's one of the biggest lies they ever told. Sticks and stones break my bone, word up now. Don't believe that lie. Words hurt. I told you earlier in this broadcast, words have death and life. They have the purpose. They can carry death and they can carry life. Power. Words are full of what? Power. Don't use negative words to take power from your mate. Don't use negative words to characterize your mate's personality. Don't do that. That's demeaning them and that's demeaning you. And eventually, all those B words, they're going to add up that you've been calling your lady. All those N words are going to add up that and one day they're not going to take it no more. So I'm tired of you. Every time I turn around, you call me the N word. I'm not the N word. I know who I am. Don't call me that. You know? That's how you got to do. That's what's going to happen. And she's going to do this. I'm tired of you. You call me the B word. I'm not a B. I know my mama told me I will never be a B. You ain't got no B to call me. Don't ever. Yeah. Those words add up. They add up. It's like chichipow. Every time you say that word to some people, chichipow. They may not react to it like that, but that's what's inside of them. Okay? Speak words of life. Speak words of positivity. Speak words of love. Respect each other. Okay? Do what's right. Don't steal on your job and tell her to steal off her job so we can have some food tomorrow. Don't do that. It's wrong. Go out and work the next job. You need more food, get another job. Or borrow. Go borrow some money and do it the right way. Okay? Others steal and you don't steal either, man. Do what's right. Respect each other. Okay? So that's what we do. That's how we live our life. Respecting each other. This is how we do. This is how we live our life. We soar. We rise high. We always have goals. We want to move to another level. We always keep the lines of communication open. We open. We talk about everything, whether it's big or small. We align ourselves with people like us that want to go somewhere and be somebody and do something in life and want to keep their relationship strong. And then we respect each other at all times as much as possible because sometimes you disrespect people whether you want to or not. That's just the way life is. You get angry. Sometimes when we as men get angry, we say things that we don't really want to say, but they come out. And so the women when they get angry, you know how women they can't control that emotion. Emotions have a tendency to take us over. And I'm just being honest. It happens, man. But so what do you do when it happens though? You just continue doing it in your emotional lunatic crazy ways? No. You got to catch yourself. You got to get a hold of yourself. And don't let the emotions control you continually. You got to break that. Say, look, hey, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened to me. I lost it. I'm lost and I'm so sorry. You know, repent. Say, I'm sorry. Please forgive. Ask for forgiveness. And that's how you make up. You go together and you get back strong together. That's what we do. I mess up. Y'all know me, man. I'm not, God ain't through with me here. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest, you know. I mess up, man. You know, sometimes I lose it. I be the first one to tell you. Sometimes I just straight up lose. You know, but when I do mess up, guess what? I fess up. I not only do I apologize, repent, release it, I repent to the Most High God, because God didn't put me on this planet Earth to act a fool with nobody. Okay, so when you see me acting a fool, it ain't God in me. It's BobbieD in me. And I gotta put the BobbieD down and put the Lord up. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's it, man. We back on the block, we back on the track, and we just want to bring some love to you all in this world. Okay, that's what we want to do. That's my business. My goal in life is to help you be whole in life. Okay, that's it, man. To be your best in life, not the rest in life. To achieve your best ability. Okay, because I know you got it in you. Yeah, you got. Yeah, you black man. Yeah, you black woman. Caucasian man, Caucasian woman, brown woman, brown. You got it in you to do more than what you're doing. Yeah, you settling for less. I'm not gonna have it from you. Because I know you was raised better than that. I know you got more in you than that. Settling for the least. Don't settle for the least. Go for the gusto. Get everything you can get in this life. And when you get it, can it. Oh, hold on a second. Clear my throat. Still got this tickle in the throat. All right. Y'all ready to ride the train? Are you ready to ride this love train, man? Hey, I tell you, man, I told y'all some good stuff today. They're going one ear after the other if you want to. Look at you, man. All I'm supposed to do is tell you. What you do with it after I tell you is up to you. Okay? You can stay acting a fool if you want to. It's your fine. Do your thing. But you can say, well, hey, man, you know what BobbieD told me some stuff that I know I'm doing, man. I need to make some changes. And you discuss that with your lady. Ladies, you know that kid, you say, you know, BobbieD saying some things to me. Me and Johnny got to do some things. He was like, we got to make some change, and we ain't going over. If you got it like that, make the change. Start. Make a step. Talk. Open up communications. Align yourselves. Okay? Respect each other. Stop the B word. Stop the N word. You don't need that. You don't need that in your life. That's for foolish people. Are you a fool? I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm trying to ask you simply from a 5th grade level, are you a fool? And it's okay to say, yes, I'm a fool. If you know you're a fool, say you're a fool. I mean, what's wrong with you? It's no right or wrong answer. If you're a fool and you know you're a fool, say you know you're a fool. But if you're not, say, no, I'm not no fool. And then stop acting like one if you're not. You know you're not a fool, right? Your mama didn't raise no fool. She told you to go to school. Stop acting like a fool. Start acting like you got some sense. Okay? That's what I'm here. To get you motivated, to get you inspired, to get you fired up. Say, man, I gotta get something in my life. I'm tired. I'm tired of going nowhere fast. I'm tired. That's what I want you to say. That's what I want to hear from you. Go in the bathroom, shut the door, and yell it out. I'm tired of this. And make some changes in my life. That's what get you fired up and it'll get you motivated. You hear me? Many days I done that, man. I done that. You still tell you right now, when I mess up on something there, I go in the bathroom, once I get through, I'm all right. Because that's how I do. I reprogram my mind to try the bad stuff I did, so I won't do it again. Or if I want to get something and I almost got it, that almost make me sick. I don't want to almost do nothing right. I want to do it. And I want to get it. So I got to do something up here and in my heart and in my spirit. So the next time I get close to it, I'm going to get it. That's what I'm trying to get you to in life. Don't be almost about nothing. Get it. Don't go half the way on nothing, man. Get it. It's out there waiting for you, lady. It's out there waiting for you, man. Get it. Don't let nothing stop you from getting it. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Ooh, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Nah. You just get on board. Get on board. You ready to ride the train? BobbieD, listen, one nation under one love. Hey, are you ready to roll cow? You ready to roll cow, man? I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Did y'all miss me, man? Did y'all? They didn't miss us. You know what I'm saying? They didn't miss us. They're like, man, they were glad we were gone. I'm glad they gone. Man, I don't see them people. We're tired. That's all right.
He said, who are you?
It's all right. You know, hey, guess what? We miss you, man. We just human. We human. We miss the people we love. I don't know why. Love make us do that, you know. Love make you miss somebody. We miss you, man. From the bottom of my heart. Me to you. My brother from another mother. My sister from another mister. We miss you, okay? But I'll say toot toot, you say all aboard toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Ride the train, man. Y'all ready to ride the train? BobbieD, see one nation under group, one love. Hey, I'm ready. We got to find out who rubbed up, toughed up, buffed up, and the other people in his house. Yeah, who that said it? Hey, guess what, y'all? I got some news for you. I got some news for you. I got some news for you. Have y'all ever heard of a football team named the Atlanta Falcons? We beat them. Say who that say they gonna beat themselves? Falcons say they gonna beat. Who that say they gonna beat them? Say the Atlanta Falcons say they gonna beat them. Saying we beat them. We beat them down to the ground, baby. Nah, man, it was a close game. Saints did a good game, but they did this. This just wasn't their day, you know. So I'm not trying to come down on you Saints fans, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man, but you know, the day was our day. All right, let me go find out. I'm gonna find out who was told be the first man in the he's not who that said they gonna be that. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. I'll stop messing with y'all Saints fans. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a young lady in my life. She's been very special to me for the last 6 years, and we just celebrated that wonderful anniversary, 6-year anniversary, and this is what she gave me. See that right there? Oh, get some light on the side. See that right there? She gave me a smartwatch. See that right there? I can do exercise. I give my exercise history, heart rate, what else? Steps, amount of steps I walk, all kind of stuff. It's amazing stuff this little watch can do. If I get a text message, it'll come on this phone, all kind of stuff. It call, all kind of stuff, man. You know. So I'm just blessed. Thank you so much, my dear.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Ooh, wow. I do deserve anything else? But yeah, thank you so much, my dear. That's what she do for me because I take care of it. What I do for you? See, yeah, boy, it's a nice shoe. She said you look me like they wasn't nothing. I paid good money from you. Anyway, you know, it's not about what you pay for, it's the thought that counts, right? But yeah, that's what she wanted. I got her what she wanted. And she got me what I wanted. So that we do. And it's not about the gifts, ladies and gentlemen. If you have nothing to give your lady, or women, if you have nothing to give your man, just
Give her a hug.
hug and a kiss. That's right. That's all you need to do. Say, look, sweetheart, I love you. You know, just give him a beer. I give Lisa D a beer hug. I told her as much as hard as I
Beer?
can. He said,
So
they
you're
hurt.
a titty beer
And
now.
she said, that hurt, that hurt. I said, I wanted to hurt because I'm giving you a beer hug. You don't forget the beer hugs in life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody give you a beer hug, you can remember that. So I always want to remember. Ladies and gentlemen, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hail to the queen.
Hail to the king.
Tuba King in the house. Tuba Queen. What's up? What's
To
up?
the king.
Tuba King and the Tuba Queen. What's up? Hey, let's find out who wrote up top of the bubble. He wrote right in the house. Who that said he can't beat them? I need to know. The Falcon said he can beat them. Hey, I gotta watch it. I stayed up last night and watched that game because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning when it came on, right? Guess who was up? I set my clock for a dip and woke me up. These dudes were asleep. I was watching the game.
Really?
Yeah, and it got down to the final play, y'all.
Last night?
Yeah, the last play of the game. Guess who won? They kicked the field goal. It was. Yeah, they kicked the field goal and they won by 3 points. Thank you, Lord. Don't let them lose in the Lambda Stadium. Don't do it, please. And the Lord came through. Ooh, we got right there. Probably need to see one nice shot. We got first man. What's wrong, man? Got in the house. Woo, got in the house. Woo. Got in, man. What's up, go finger? What's up, go finger? He said, Cool Mark was number one. He was number one.
Mark was the number one and the other won the chicken. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's give him credit for that. We had 2 sessions today, y'all. We had a problem with the first session. That was because I don't know what happened. Lisa did. She said she wasn't getting any notifications, and then I saw a big error message on the StreamYard, so I knew something wrong. I had to close that session out, and I started totally over. So Crook Mark is number one, and on the prior session, let's put it like that. Crook, we had 2 number ones for today. Crook Mark was number one in the prior session. Okay, Murphy A is number one on this session. So you both are number ones. This is very seldom when we have 2 number ones. That's because we have 2 sessions. Okay. But we have 2 number ones today, probably first time and only time. And that's because Crook Mark was the first person at which Murphy Hayes was honest about it. Crook Mark was number one on the prior session. Murphy Hayes is number one on the current session. So let's get it straight, okay? We're not taking anything away from anybody, and we're not giving something to somebody. We're just calling it out like it is, all right? Thank you so much, Murphy, for bringing that to my attention.
To both of
All right, good to see you, Murphy, number one in the house today, and Crook Mark, thank you for being number one as well. Ryan, tell me about these. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Got it.
Let me say I was number 2. All right, number 2 just won't do.
Let's go. Riding the laughter with BobbieD and Lisa D. One nation under.
One love. Let's go. Thank you so much, Terry. Playing for the donation to the nation. Thank you so much, Terry. He said, two, right back at your brother for another mother. Hey, man, I told you guys some stuff today. I hope you guys remember what I said about on this broadcast about how you treat your lady, okay? And the secrets to success in a relationship, you got to bow down. You got to be humble, okay? You can't be Mr. Big Stuff. You better do what I say. You do what I say, brother. You don't get nowhere like that. Back in the day, in the 50s and 60s, that's how it was. It's not like that no more, guys. Ladies, it's not like you can beat somebody with a pot and pan like you did in the 50s and 60s, ladies. It's not like that no more. You got to use your mind. You got to use your heart. You got to use your spirit. You got to use the right words. We're motivated by words. The tonality of how we produce those sounds of the words. That is what motivates people. That is what makes people be inspired and be led and driven by what you say, especially when. All right, let's do Def Run Train BobbieD Nisi One Nation under Groove. Who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house.
Chain for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother.
Terry.
Round Chain, Bobby Neezy, One Nation.
Paul. Paul in the house. What's going on, BobbieD?
Hey man, you know how we do. We always blessed and highly flavored up the life. Hey, it's a good day. You know why it's a good day? Because God made it a good day. You know, He said the Bible said, "Let everything that have breath praise the Lord." You know what I'm saying? So we praise Him in this day, whether it's good or bad day. We praise the Lord every day. Let's go, right there, everybody. Who we got?
And Terry Fleming was number 2 and 812.
Okay, you missed your Terry Fleming. She got to tell you that. Let's go. Ryan Train, Terry Fleming, 6 question, Murphy. What's up, man? You all right? So good to see my brother from another mother. Ryan Train, Bobby Neezy, One Nation. Murphy, he said, "Oh, Rain Man in the house. Rain Man, Rain Man, Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Coming. Rain Man." What's up, Rain Man? Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby. Who we got?
SML.
SML. What's up, man? He said, "Peace, family." Hey, man. Peace and love to you, my
me
brother
too.
from another brother, mother. All my sisters from another mister. Peace to you. All my brothers from another mother. Peace be to you. Let's go, Round Train. Who we got?
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi, maayong buntag, hapon, gabi. Kamusta ka in Cebu, Philippines? From Nurse Mom.
Okay, Rocco, ikaw. Okay, Rocco, ikaw. Round Train, Bobby Neezy, One Nation.
Marfe Hayes. Hello, Sir Paul.
What's up, Paul? You all right, man? So good to see my brother in the house. Let's go, Round Train. Who we got?
SML. Lisa D is sweet all the time, BobbieD.
Yeah, man, she's sweet like Georgia wine. She fine, you know what I'm saying? I can't get enough of her love. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Marfe Hayes, what up?
What's up, SML? You all right, man? So good to see you. Roger, Bobby Neezy, One Nation.
Paul. Hello, Sir Marfe.
What up, Mervin? How you doing? How you doing? Gun in the house, go finger. All my members in the house say, hooray. All my ladies in the house say, hooray. All my members in the house say, rah. Roger, Bobby Neezy, One Nation. Who we got?
SML.
What's up, man? He said, "What's up, Murphy, man? You all right? Mr. Goldfinger, you all right, man? How your finger doing? They still go?" They sound like, "Let's go, right train. Who we got?"
Michael Coffee, Lisa D. BobbieD. Hello, God blessings be with you all, guys, men, ladies, riding on the love train.
Toot. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, you missed it. If you know somebody need to hear what I said today, you better show enough give them this message. You better show enough tell them look at the rerun, okay? Replay. I'm telling you, man. If they look at it, man, people's lives gonna be changed. I'm telling you, man. I'll break it down to you right tight. Anybody need some tissue out there? Look at right train. Who we got? Crook Mark at the house. Crook Mark. What's up, Crook? He said, "I probably came in too early, Mr. Murphy." No, you came in right, Crook. What happened was we had 2 sessions today. The first session was, I don't know what happened. It wasn't getting out the notifications. So in order to get the notifications out properly, I had a big error message on the stream. I've never seen that before. So I did close that session out, start a new session. So technically, Murphy advised me that you were actually number 1 for today, and he was number 2. But I broke it down into 2 sessions. You were number 1 on the prior session, and he's number 1 on the current session. So you both are 2 top-notch number 1 guys. Okay, let's go, Rod James, BobbieD, One Nation.
Marfa Hayes, there was a technical problem he had to start off.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Marfa Hayes, hello, Sir Michael. Coffee? Need some coffee?
Terry Fleming, he said, if you sign in too early, you will automatically be dropped by the system. Yeah, that's true. If you do sign in too early, you might be the only one there, man. But if you sign in too early, I don't know what too early is, but it may be like 30 minutes, hours, something like that early. If the system will kick you straight out, you think, well, I was number 1. But that's how the system does. Ryan Train, who we got?
Michael Coffee, Marfa Hayes. Hello, sir. God bless you. Keep the faith from Nurse Mike.
Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Easy, One Nation.
Marfa Hayes, I know, but there was a technical problem.
Yeah, there was a technical problem. That was the problem today, y'all. It wasn't the fact that he signed in too early. The problem we had with StreamYard is why I had to stop it and start it over. So it wasn't a technical problem where he signed in too early today. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Easy, One Nation.
Marfa Hayes, I feel sorry for the poor guy.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him too, but that's the way life goes. You know what I'm saying? You know what? We all have things happen to us in life, but we can't let what happens to us in life stop us from moving forward. Because when we lose momentum, when we lose our ability to walk and to talk and get up and take action, We got nothing left. What else we got left? Nothing. We're gonna sit there and we're gonna rock. So we got it. A lot of stuff gonna happen to us in life, man. You know, some stuff is good, it's gonna happen. Some stuff is bad. But you gotta do like this. You take the good with the bad, and you keep moving. You keep moving, whether it's good or bad. Let's go right there. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, she probably have a bachelor degree scam.
Yeah, man. You know she was scamming. She had a company. She scammed everybody in the company, and he's the reason why he knew it. George Pasciola, the guy I talked to you about, he knew it because the people that she scammed was coming to him for money because they knew he was a foreigner and he had money. They knew that she scammed them out of money. They wanted their money. So that's how he found out. People were coming to him for money. And she all the way in Dubai now, you know. And he got nothing. It was just him and his son living off of pennies. I think she sent them money for about a year. She sent them some money every now and then for a year. And she stopped sending it. You know, she's been gone 3 years. So it's 2 years she ain't sent a peso. So he was pissed off. He's like, we barely eating over here. I don't have no money. You took all my money. I gave you everything I had. And you were supposed to send us money back so we can live. She didn't do it.
You don't have a job?
No, he's a foreign man these days.
Or
He's American, like me.
you don't have retirement.
She took all the money. They say
As she said,
he's 51 years old. He can't get SNS at 51. He had a stack of money. He had like 2 or 3 million pesos, okay, in the bank. He paid everything he had. Y'all go look at the story. I got it up there on the internet. It's called Scammed and Jammed. George Pasciola, 51 years old from Florida, met this lady, married her, Filipino. She took every peso he got and fooled him all along like she was so much in love with him. They had a little boy. Guess who got the boy? George. She fooled him that she had a job in Korea and went to Korea. And she didn't even go to Korea. She went to Dubai to hook. She wanted to be a hooker. And so she's sending back pictures of him with her and her boy, man she deal with, hooking with. And this is making him crazy. Anyway, she went and called the immigration on him and got him locked up because he was so angry, he threatened her in one of his emails. Okay? She showed it to him, and then they found out he had overstayed. And they locked him up for overstay. Now he's gonna be in the popo in the jail. He's gonna be there for 2 years. Then gonna kick him back to the USA. He ain't got nothing to go back to. All because he was foolish, messing around with some foolish, immature, scamming, flim-flamming woman. Let's go. Round train by releasing One Nation.
Monroe, our silver bullet, a bronze bullet.
What's up, Mama? He said, hello, BobbieD. From Greensboro, now, Kalaka. What's up, Monroe? That's my brother from another mother, man. Don't mess with Monroe, man. That's my bronze bullet. He's from my hometown. He's from a Carolina guy, you know. I'm from the south side. He's from the east side. No, he's from the north side. What's up, man? Hey, we like that, man. Me and Monroe go way back, man. We got that mentality. We got that Carolina mentality. Ain't nothing finer than being Carolina. Yeah, let's go. Hey, man, how did the Jaguars do yesterday? I know my Falcons won, man. They won. They beat the Saints. Let's go around here. Who we got?
Monroe, hello, Martha Hayes and Tara Fleming.
What's up, guys? I ain't seen my people in a few days. I got to say hi to my people, all my family up in here in the YouTube world. What's up? Round chain by the One Nation. Xander, man, what's up, there? How you doing, brother? So good to see ya. What's up? He's a BobbieD. We love you guys on the love train. On the love train? Hey, man. Thanks so much. Y'all check out Zan's show. Zan the Man Smith. He got a show going on, and he do 2 hours every several times a week. Check out his show. He got a live stream going on, and his highlights not. Right, everybody, One Nation. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, what's up, Sir Monroe?
Monroe in the house. What's up, Monroe?
Monroe, hello, Xander, man. What's up?
What's up, Big Dan? How you all right, man? Xander, man. He's a Murphy. Hey, what's up, man? First man up, man. Let's go. Let's do this thing right, Tyler. Brandon, man. He's a Monroe. What's up, man? You all right, brother? So good to see you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Monroe Smith. Congrats to Murphy. Hey, for number one just begun. Hey, let's go. Ryan Train. Who we got? Murphy. Hey. He said, what I'm saying, man? Where's the success plan? Hey, man, you fail a plan, you plan to fail. That's what you're going to do. You got to have a plan, man. Anybody without a plan is just breathing, blowing in the wind because they ain't going to get nothing back but dirt. Let's go. Who we got?
Sarah Fleming. Yeah, I used to go into a relationship for comfort and sex and total neglect the relationship itself. I would think only about my needs and didn't care about hers.
That's the way life. That's the way life is to many of us. And when we're immature, when we are selfish, and think about our own needs. That's it. And so that's normal. And I'm not saying it's acceptable, but it's totally normal. Many of us have done that. Many of us have been where you are because that's a part of growing up in life. That is a part of maturing. You have to go through some bad stuff to get to a point where what you're doing, where you are in life, is acceptable to you. Now, as you reflect and look back on where you were and what you've done, you see now that what you did was not acceptable to you now. But back then, that's all you knew. So when you know better, what you do better. So now you're doing better. Let's go right here. Who we got?
Monroe, congrats to PMG 2007 for number 2.
Number 2 just won't.
No, Sarah Fleming is number 2.
Number 2 just won't do right here. About these. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, me, I always wanted to be married since in my teens.
You know what, Murphy, man? I'm gonna tell you what. Me and you by the light, man. I'm gonna tell you why I wanted to be married. My mom, and my dad were married, and my dad. I told y'all. I don't know if I told y'all. My dad was a seaman. He's a Navy. He was in the Navy for 20 years. He's always on the go. We saw him once a year. He'd come off a leave, and I was like my mom. I was like being a single mother family because we call us on the phone, we write letters, all that stuff. But and when I grew up as a kid, I said, man, when I grew up, man, I'm gonna be married. I'm gonna stay in the house. I'm not I'm not going on. I'm gonna stay with my family because I felt bad. Everybody had their dad in the house. I'm bad dad. So where your dad at? My dad been in the Navy. I said he fighting the war. I don't know what the war going on, but I said that because I was ashamed. Everybody had their dad. My daddy was away. I had a dad now, but he was away. I thank God my dad was good now, but he had to work. And taking 7 children away, that was hard. So we had to stay now in the States. But my daddy went all over the world in the Navy. But so when I grew up, I said, okay, man, Bobby, when you get up, when you get some age on you, you gonna get married. You're not gonna do the kid like your dad. You're gonna be there for your kid. And that was my whole mentality, man. That was my whole mindset. You know what I'm saying? To do better than what my dad did. Let's go around here, Bobby. Who we got?
Michael, coffee, need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. Kali is now 85% vaccinated against the COVID-19 Delta variant.
That's awesome, man.
Wow.
I heard today that the United States as a whole is 70%. So Cali's 85. That's awesome. Also, the Philippines has vaccinated almost 30 million people, and they have 100 million in the country. So they're about 30% where they need to be. But hopefully they got a push on them. They have a push for vaccination push. They're trying to get to 80% by the end of the year. So it's a very big goal, but they can do it, but they're pushing it real quick now. The problem with the Philippines is that the vaccine distribution was terrible. How they distributed, you have to have had an appointment or you could not get a shot. And the only ones that could distribute the vaccine were the government officials. That's it. That's why I was so slow getting out. That's why me and these two, you see how long it took for us to get our shots? We had to have appointments and they wouldn't call us. We had to register and then get a call. They didn't call. We registered. We had to actually go down there and we finally got shots. So the distribution of it was jacked up. So we'll see how they get better. Let's go.
Michael, coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. Kali officially opened up for business on November 1st from Nurse Mom.
That's awesome, man. And here in the Philippines, things are opening up big time. Kids are back in the mall now. Most of our businesses are now opening up at 50% capacity versus 20% and 30%. This looks like when you go on the street now, it looks like normal pre-pandemic mode. All the traffic's there. The good thing is that most people are still wearing masks. Now they have made a law where you don't have to wear the face shield, but we need this to wear our shield. So things are opening up very, very quickly here, and I'm just looking for the day when they open it up to tourists again. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, this great news
Yeah,
report.
man, it's awesome, man. Cali had it bad one while they were the epicenter at one point. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Felicity, and BobbieD, hello. All amusement parks, this is not very Magic Mountain here in Cali. You must be fully blessed.
Right. They recently opened up amusement parks in Manila. Manila was alert level 4, then it became alert level 3. Now they're alert level 2. Can you believe that? Manila is alert level 2. That means next level 1, everything's normal. So Manila's doing good. They've opened up amusement parks in Manila, and everything's looking good, man. I'm telling you, man. The numbers for the virus counts going way down. Everything is looking good. Let's pray that there's no more new variants come out, okay? But the Delta variants, we got the Delta variant here in the Philippines on the run. So let's just pray there's no more new ones where they have to lock back down again. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, Felicity, and BobbieD, hello. Our COVID-19 rates are going down here in Cali, and the Rehab Acute Center Acute Care Hospitals.
That's awesome. I was just saying the same thing here about the Philippines. Yeah, it's going down big time. I guess it's worldwide. I don't know. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, the Rain Man. The saddest thing for me is I wasted my life thinking only about me, and now have finally grew up and I'm fool who has only 5, maybe 10 years left to give a woman a chance.
Oh, man. Terry. You all right, man. That's the past. The past is the past.
Terry.
The past is the past and it ain't coming back. So, yeah, we learn from the past the lessons of life. You've learned your lessons now. That's the good thing about it. You went through the past for a reason and for a season. It shifted you and it made you benefit from the thing. You are a better man because of the things you went through. You learned and you stopped burning from the things in the past. So, yeah, we always acknowledge what happened to us in the past because we don't want to overlook it. And that's what you're doing. You acknowledge what happened, but you recognize that you're not the same person. You are not defined by your past. So you understand that, you recognize that, and you move forward in your life. Outstanding. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Monroe. Yes, BobbieD, you can tell everyone your secrets or goals as family members and co-workers and neighbors will try their best to derail you with a lot of negative talk.
That's right.
Or
You have to be very careful who you discuss your issues and your plans and your goals in life with. Because people sometimes want to sabotage your best friends in life. Sometimes you tell them, hey man, I'm trying to buy me this new Cadillac, man. Next week, man, when I get paid. Next thing you know, man, they trying to talk trash about you doing this, and you call them the big word, and you get the big head. He said he gonna buy a cat. He just got the big head, and all kind of stuff, man. Or they try to find to get the money from you so you can't buy all kind of stuff because people are jealous hearted. They don't want to see nobody move up. We talked to you. I brought a program to you about the crab mentality. You remember that, right? A lot of people got that crab mentality, and you don't know who got it till you tell them your dreams and your secrets. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. I know words are the most powerful tool that mankind has. They had caused damage to not only the body but to the soul itself. I am careful what I say in the company that I keep.
Yeah, you have to be careful, man, because even though you might say something with the proper or good intention, somebody may receive it in the wrong way. And that's not what you want. You want to receive it. Then you have to back up and say, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to say that. It's better just to guard your tongue, guard the words you say. So you only have to back up and say, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Or I'm sorry you took it that way. This is what I meant. So yeah, we have to be careful what we say. And sometimes when you're in an emotional state, it's sort of hard to do that. So it's best try to keep yourself level-headed and not to get into too much emotions. And if you go out drinking with your buddies, leave that liquor alone. Look at change your mind. What you say, man? You want to fight somebody. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Group Mark, Bobby. Any more of the anniversary food left?
Nah, man, it's gone. We gave that food away.
God.
We gave that food to our neighbors. We ate a little bit of it, and we gave the rest of it to our neighbors, man. They ate it up. And we gave some security guard. We got a security guard, 24-hour security guard. We got a maintenance man here. We have a security guard here that'll get the gate. So we gave it to them, and then we gave the maintenance man. So it's gone, man. It's gone. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Marvin Hayes, we used to chant sticks. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never
Never
hurt
heard me. Yeah.
me. We're wrong because words can kill some
Yeah,
people.
and words are very, very powerful. They have a powerful positive effect on you, or they can have a powerful negative effect on you. It's the type of words you use, how you use them, when you use them, and how somebody receives them. You could say the F word to me, and I might be okay with it. But you say the F word to somebody else, they might cry, or they might, do the F word back and you want to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's how you say it, your intentions of saying it can hurt people or it can help people. The words you use, you got to be careful how we say things and what we say. If you don't know the right thing to say, keep your mouth shut. Okay, keep your mouth shut. That's the best thing. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Marvin Hayes, words are so powerful. God used words to create mankind, animals, and everything else,
Yeah.
but we take words for
The
granted.
Bible said death and life are in the power of the what? Tongue. Okay, and the power of the tongue means the words you speak out of your mouth. Okay, let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Marvin Hayes, years ago, my cousin left his patio doors open and he heard police sirens. So he went to back to close those and he saw his neighbor standing in his house afraid. And he told my cousin he killed his wife. Wow.
Whoa, whoa. Are you serious?
Really?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough one there, man. He saw his neighbor standing there. I guess that's the tough. I don't know what did your cousin do? I mean, after he heard, I guess he called the police or whatever. But that's tough. Like one of my ex-wife, her brother, he was a fireman, right? And he and his wife was always arguing, always arguing. And then one day he just took out. And when we heard the news, we were so shocked because he had everything going for him in his life, money, good cars, everything. And he just got upset. So what happens, guys, when you get angry, anger takes the best of you. You can be the smartest man, the richest man, the most kindest man in the world. But when your anger consumes you and motivates you and gets inside of you, you cannot control it. It will control you. Okay. Anger is from the devil. Okay. It's okay to get angry, but don't let your anger cause you to do bad things, evil things. You have to control that anger. Okay, and that's what he did. Your cousin's friend didn't do, and my brother, he didn't let him do it. You got to be careful, man. Sometimes I get so angry, man. I just want to reach out and strike, but I don't. I know how to control my anger, but in this world, a lot of people don't know how to control that. And so we have to be careful, especially when you're walking in the street and somebody look at you and you look at them. They might look at them the wrong way. They get angry. They want to do something. So you got to be careful, man. You don't know what's going on in this world. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Martha Hayes. She was insulting him and he choked her to death.
I had a friend of mine that did the same thing to his wife. We worked at Verizon. This guy. Anyway, this guy. We worked in Atlanta together at Verizon. He got a transfer to North Carolina with his wife and his son was. Okay, so about 4 months later, he said, "You know what happened?" I forgot the guy's name. He said, "You know what happened?" So I said, "No, what happened?" He locked up. I said, "What?" He said, "He locked up. He choked her." I said, "What?" He choked her wife. Yeah, he did the same. He got angry. I didn't know he had anger issues. This guy was the nicest man on my job. Anything you ask him to do, I never see him get angry at nothing. That show you how people can hide. And that show you don't know what's going on with somebody. You just got to be kind and don't have to fool with people because you don't know how they're going to turn out on you. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Billy!
Billy D, what's up, Billy D? Billy D helped us celebrate our anniversary the other day, man. He came on 2 live shows. Thank you, Billy D. You the only one showed up. I think somebody else showed up. Well, you and somebody else, the only 2 people showed up. Terry Fleming showed up on the other day. Yeah, good. Thank you so much, Terry. Michael Coffee showed up too. I think it's Mike. He said, "Is capital city is capital city Cebu a good place to live? I will get around by walking in." Okay, first of all, Cebu is not the capital. Cebu is the second largest city.
Capital city, my dear.
Okay. Let me tell you.
In the area, my dear.
Okay. He's calling it the capital city here. Okay, the capital. I'm trying to make clarity because somebody could get confused. Okay, Manila's capital of the Philippines, but he's talking about the capital city of Cebu. Okay, we'll deal with that. It is an easy place to get around. You may want to take a jeepney if you don't have transportation, or you want to take a taxi, or you can take a trike. Okay, all of those, the trike and the jeepney are cheaper than the taxi usually, but in the trike will get you there faster because it's or a bicycle, motorcycle will get you there faster. But most things, according to where you live, will be within walking distance. Okay.
The capital city is far from the malls. You know the capital
I'm
city?
talking about downtown.
Yeah.
When she's saying capital city, she's talking about downtown. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but that's they call the capital city in Cebu downtown area. Okay, that's where the big buildings and all that kind of stuff. Anyway,
It's far from the malls.
it's a long way from the mall. So if you want to live in the capital cities, you have to get transportation to get to the mall. What you want to do, Billy, if you move to Cebu, try to get a apartment or a place or a condo, rent a condo or something around the malls area. That way, it'd be easy for you to walk to the mall. It's like very good walking distance away, and that's what most people come. They try to get it around the mall area if at all possible. Okay, and try to if you come here to move, you want to try to get security. Okay, because people you're a target when you get here, Billy. You're a target because you're African American and you are foreigner, and then people can know you're a foreigner because you're covered. Okay, so you're a double target. They want your more time. Okay, let's go right with it. Let's go.
Terry Fleming, number 2. I like hiding behind that first number.
I tell you, man, I know somebody's not got to hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Let's go.
Jan Smith, happy late wedding anniversary, you sweet lovebirds. Big love from England.
Thank you so much, John.
So much.
Appreciate that, man. You know we do. We always do.
Jan was on your live.
Yeah, John was on the live too. Thank you for showing up, John. Appreciate that, man. Right, everybody needs One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi. Don't forget to check your email to get your Western Union tracking number to get your $30 anniversary gift from your son.
Okay, thanks so much, Nurse Mike. I checked that. I didn't see it there, but I'll be keep on checking it, man. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. When we get that $30, we're gonna do a dance for you, okay, man? Right, everybody needs One. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, I would never go to another country on just my savings. You have to have a continuous income to live.
Very good point, Terry family. For you guys to think you're gonna have $10,000 come out here and live like a king for a kid, okay? Not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. You need to have continual, consistent income, monthly stream. In fact, I recommend you have at least 2 streams of income. When one gets shut down, you got a backup to go to. And then on top of your income, monthly income, make sure you have some money in the bank as well, savings. So if something go down in the Philippines, you got to leave tomorrow, they get invaded or whatever, you know, I'm not saying they are, but things happen, right? You have money in the bank ready to move, okay? So you need that emergency money and you need consistent income coming in. Some people make the foolish mistake. You have 5, 10,000, and that's to them, that's big money. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing when you move to a foreign country because you need money to live. That might get you started, you know, but you can't live consistently off of that. You need sustainability. That means something consistent coming in on a monthly basis and a certain expected amount. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, Bobby, there's gonna be another variant hitting the shares of Philippines. It's called Goldfinger. That is serious.
I thought you got me there. You got me there, man. I thought, is that another one? Another one? We just got through with Delta. We're going to have another one? You got me. Goldfinger. I think it's somebody Goldfinger. Right, Jay. Right, Jay. Everybody needs you one day.
Nice joke.
You got me.
Murphy Hayes, the neighbor, after confessing to a cousin about the murder, he ran out and disappeared into the night. But the next day, he was caught.
I'm glad they caught him. Man. I'm glad they caught him. My brother-in-law turned himself in. He was so worried about it. I think he got out of jail about 3 or 4 years ago. He had like 20 years sentence, man. And right there, who we got?
Terry Fleming. Soon, the Philippines will have a continuous chance of Rain Man coming.
Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Good to see you. Right, everybody needs One Nation.
That's it.
All right, guys, be listening.
real.
We got to go. We got to go. We got to
Go.
Do you got some friendly reminders for you?
Oh yeah, forget about it. Thank you for the donation, Sir Terry Fleming. Thank you so much. More blessings to you.
More
and
blessings.
Much
Much love.
love. Thank you for joining us, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Chichipaya.
Hit the like button, please.
Hey, wait a minute. Y'all hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
I ain't say hit my ear. Hit the like button, y'all. Come on now. We need to get the likes up, okay? Don't take but 1 second. Hit the like button. One finger. Boom. Let's go.
Our Facebook fan page is called Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorder, replay allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube ad. And if you're a veteran,
You can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this Veterans Information until January 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. Access to benefits. And we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at lifeandfieldbobbied.com. That's lifeandfieldbobbied.com.
we have one more.
Okay.
John Smith. Take care, guys. Enjoy your day and stay blessed.
Thank you so much, John. You do the same, my guy. My guy, do the same.
And we have to play our closing clips.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is BobbieD.
And until we greatly said,
Say take care. God bless. And
peace. Have a good night.
Bye.